Question of the day: what is your favorite art in board gaming? Period. Full stop. I guess question mark, not period. But anyway, full stop. That's the question of the day. What is your favorite art in board gaming? Because today we're talking about a game all about building a theme park in Vincent Dutrait's art world. Now, when I say that, that ought to instantly pop in your head. And spoiler, he's my favorite board game artist. Love his art. So we're going to take a look today at Tenpenny Parks. It's a game about worker placement, but also some tile laying, polyomino laying. Thanks, Jordan. All about putting and making the best theme park you can make in 5 rounds or 5 months. So let's take a look how the game plays. We'll come back up, talk final thoughts right now. Final thoughts. So this is Tenpenny Parks set up for 2 players currently. Actually, the same setup is for everybody. The only difference would be there would be more of these little tokens here. When you start the rounds on month 1, there are 5 rounds of the game. You'll shuffle the individual decks of the different types. So this is the Dino Adventure, and the card art, by the way, in this game is just absolutely tremendous. So this side's kind of the more informational side about what size the tiles are, because these cards correspond to these rides. So Dino Adventure on here, it'll tell you to pick up the red, that block, and then over here, you have Dino Adventure. Now it's got the side with the words, and then it's got the side with just the art on it, which is pretty awesome. There's all different sizes of all different colors. You'll shuffle these up individually, these attractions. The cost is here when you buy it, plus any bonus or extra fee. Over here is the victory points at the end of the game, and these are the emotional tracks that you're going to get points on moving up these tracks. They're worth benefits each round as well as in-game points if you get to a certain level. What you can do though after the main round is you can do advertising. So you'll pay this amount of money to gain this amount of points. Now notice, it changes differently based on which one you're doing. So 3 for 2, 2 for 1, 3 for 2, 1 for 1, and a 3 for 2. Now some of them are even better than that. I believe there's a 4 for 3. There is a 4 for 3. Anyway, you'll shuffle those decks up and you'll set them up. The centerpiece here, the carousel, which by the way, amazing looking, it will always face at the start of the game where the $2 benefit is to the left of the, what are these called exactly? Anyway, these are more like stores. These are kind of merch shops and things like that. It's going to go to the left of these shops. So that will always start with a +2 benefit on it. Now, again, that can change based on how the setup is. You have the extra worker here, which will come into play after the first round, and then you're ready to start the game. Now, you'll see it is a worker placement game. You have a player board. On your player board, you'll have all the trees set up. Anywhere it says a tree should be, you'll put that there. You'll start with $7, and then you'll have your 3 workers. Plus, you're going to get 3 gold cards, of which you'll choose 2. Peter Turner cross keys. Anyway, you grab 3 of these right here, and then you'll choose 2 of them. So for us, we need to be the furthest along on the electricity track, which is the thrill track, and then we need to have 1 of each type of attraction. Now, that does not count the merch store, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attractions. Now, not the hardest thing to get, except you're going to want to gain 6 attractions, because at the end of the game, if you have 6 to 7 attractions, you'll gain 5 points. If you have 8 plus, you'll gain 10 points. Plus, if you're in the shady section of these tracks with your token, here being allowed, it's the 8th space typically, you're going to get 5 points as well for each one that you are. Now, it's not an easy thing to get all the way up there on all those tracks, but definitely some points there. So at the end of the game, it's easy to rack up 5, 10, and then 16 points pretty simply by in-game bonuses. Now, on your board, anything you cover will be given to you. So if you cover this, you'll move up on the thrill track. This will be the awe, that'll be the joy. That's any of them. That gains you $4. Now, a couple placement rules. This would give us that. You can't place hanging over the board, obviously. However, there's an action that will let you extend the board. When you extend the board, you're going to get to flip it however you want to, but then you'll have to put the trees out. We'll talk about how to clear trees in a minute. The other placement rules is a side can never touch another side. So let's just say we do have this open. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. However, this is, because the corners can touch. And that also includes the small little buildings here, which are, kind of snack stands and stuff. So they're 1 space tokens to put out on the board, which will give you benefits and bonuses, but they also follow those placement rules. However, these don't count as attractions for end of game scoring. So let's talk about the actions. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces you can go on the carousel, as well as 4 actions here on the board that you can take. These are unlimited for the amount of players that can go there, including yourself. These are 1 per space. The discount is in green, the bonus price or the extra price is in red. So this is currently $5 to buy this. This is currently $1 to buy that. So if I were to buy this, I would go here, I would pay the cost, I would get the bonus, and then I would place this token out on my board. So we have the Stone Age Rush. I would take this, put it out on my board. That's what those do. All of them are the same. You have to take the top card. Now, since those are the same, we don't need to explain every one of them, but there is a -2, -1, 0, 0, +1, +2. These spaces are kind of where you're going to do the manipulation. So here is just flat $2 at the banker. The arborist will remove 2 trees at a time. The accountant will let you take one of the available options of these. There are 2 per player every round. So these are going to give you income each round as well as possibly a bonus. Not always, but it's not each round. The income is each round. When you gain that, you'll put it on your board like we talked about. Then you're going to go here is the last one, the realtor. You pay $3 to get the board extender. You have to pay this and then you place this out there. So you'll play 5 rounds. At the end of each round, before the advertising phase, there's a bonus section, which means the person in the furthest on this track can move backwards 1 space to take the extra worker, giving them 4 workers per round for the next round. If you choose not to, you gain a point. Higher player counts, the second place gets 1 point, but the other ones do not, and two players. Here is you can move back a space to take the shovel, which means you're going to be the first player, plus you'll set the price, essentially. If you do not take that, you'll take a bonus, and this will go to the player, I believe, to your right. And then you have the last track here is move back a space and gain $3. Pretty great stuff. Play all 5 rounds. You'll do the advertising phase where you pay the money that you have to gain points. So again, the advertisement is in the bottom right there, 3 for 2. You'll gain those points immediately. Then you'll play to the end of the game. The person with the most points wins the game. The income phase does happen at the beginning of each round, but you cannot count on your income to help you for advertising. You'll have to wait till the next round for that. However, the only thing that you can get a bonus for advertising is if you go to this bottom space down here, at which point you can get that $3 right before advertising. That's how you play Tenpenny Parks. So that's Tenpenny Parks. First and foremost, this is one of my favorite looking games of all time. I love Vincent Dutrait's art, but this is probably, in my opinion, the best of his outings. The art on the board's great. The art of each ride is great on the informational side, and when you flip it over, it becomes like a marquee poster for each ride, and it's just so well done. It's a perfection of art in this game, in my opinion. And also, that flows well with the art direction. Everything makes sense. All of the symbols make sense. You know what to do based on a certain symbols. And gameplay-wise, here's what I love. This is a great lighter weight worker placement that still feels like you're crunching the numbers every time you do a turn, and you're like, man, does it make sense for me to go there, there, or there? Because you only have 3 actions unless you're the one person who has 4. So every single choice matters, but there's no bad choices. Yes, someone can take the building you need, but there are ways to do other things in that round. So all in all, this is one of my favorite light worker placement games of all time. I did the top 100 a couple years ago. This would be shooting up into that top 100 somewhere in the top half of that. So love this game. I can't say enough good things about this from Thunderworks. If you like worker placement, 100% pick this up. If you like tile placement, 100% pick this up. This is an absolute smash hit win. I want to see this game go far and do big things. Love this game. So I'm Brian Drake here on the Dice Tower. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram at Dice Tower Brian. I'll see you at Gen Con. Actually, while you're watching this, probably seeing you at Gen Con right now.